Hi, I'm Aquarius. Welcome to your October 2020 astrological guidance. So the format has changed a little bit. So I'm going to talk about love a little bit, career, the outcome, and the basically what you need to focus on the energy, I will say. So let's look at the astrology first, the astrology part of what's going on for you, Aquarius. So this month, Venus is in Virgo, in that area of intensity and, passion in your life. So Venus is entering Virgo and in that house. So it means that you need to find the pleasure in the details of sharing your finances, I would say, with your partner. The way you can increase your abundance, promote, production, getting a sponsor. Um, so all that goes with Venus. Venus can increase that energy in that house. And then we have Mercury retrograde in Scorpio in your department of your work image. And that means that you're going to be analyzing, trying to learn, trying to teach uh, certain types of communication with your boss, with the authority that needs to change. Um, so you are really, let me look at these cards for this love, for your career. Interesting. And then we will look at this card soon. And then we will clarify with these cards. Okay? So, yes, Venus in Virgo in that house of passion and intensity. And Mercury retrograde in that house of work and career. This card of the Magician right here represents Mercury in a way. So, it's just saying you are capable to do what you want to do when it comes to that area. You're totally ready. But you need to find out how to work with that energy of Mercury. You see this card of the Two of Air here is a lot about, not being capable to make decisions because, you looking at this is like the swords, right? The thoughts. Going this way or that way? Should I do this? Should I leave the project for now? Should I finish it now? So you are like, oh, should I change work? Should I change here? Should I do this? Should I speak about it? Should I not speak about the other thing that I want to do? So it's just like this unwillingness to make a decision is putting you in a situation where you are not able to move on. You like basically self-sabotaging in a way. But of course, right now this is not the time to take action, but to think about it. But also, when it comes to your career, you have all the tools to be successful. You just have to figure it out, really, how to increase that image of work. And I like to see these cards because it says a lot. Now, when it comes to your love life, I'm always like short and straight to the point, by the way, so I don't like to go around things and around. I'm straight to the point. So we have the Six of Earth and we have the Knight of Air. All right. So when it comes to your love life, it's about giving and taking equally. If you've been in a situation lately, my Aquarius, that you feel like your relationship's stuck, you bored, things are not moving, well, things are going to start moving when it comes to your love life. But you need to think carefully, because the Knight of Air is obviously, it's a type of energy that has to be with speed, but also if you don't think carefully with direction you're taking, you might make a mistake. Because, you know, when you decide to go into a situation or into a relationship so fast, you don't get to know the other person for real. It's like you get involved in something and then later on you realize, oh, was this a relationship where we are equal? Where I give as much as I receive? So whatever's happening now in October, you know, can start moving quickly. But don't get into the relationship or any situation in your love life that you might realize later on that it's not the right person, or the situation is not the right one. So let's look at the clarifier and what's the guidance in this case for this area. Wow, spiritual growth. So I love this because it's saying, you see what it says here. Basically, it's about growing as a person. It's about growing with the other person, with your partner, with whoever you want to be with or you're dealing with. It's about growing together. And I am going to read what the message is about this one. So let me go ahead, because okay, the meaning of this card means you're going through a time of rapid spiritual growth. Enjoy the process. During this time, you may feel a mixture of many feelings: confusion, excitement, fear, and wonder. You love your renewed connection with the divine, and you wish you could read, study, learn, or meditate on a full-time basis. Simultaneously, though, you may worry about the implications that your spiritual studies will have on the rest of your life. What impact will your new spiritual pursuits have on your job, marriage, or friendship? These worries create a fear that may erode the enjoyment your spiritual studies bring you. Surrender these fears to God, dearest one. Trust that you are supported, loved, and guided each moment. Don't worry about how your future will blend with your spiritual growth. Trust that the same power that brought you to your spiritual path will also take care of everything else for you. After all, this power supports all of the planets in the sky. It will surely support you perfectly too. So I love this message for you in this area of love. It's about growing, right? So make sure that the person that goes in your life, that it's in your life, is helping you to grow, and you helping them to grow as well. So now let's look at this card. It says retirement. And for some reason, this card came up over here as the guidance. And either is that you need to think about retirement plans. You need to think about how to invest for your retirement. And some of you maybe has been working so hard because you think about, oh, what's going to happen when I retired? I want to have some funds. I want to have not only funds, but I want to have fun, right? Like I want to hang out, I want to do things, I want to enjoy life, I want to make sure that my job, my image, it's right, and that you can find that peace later on in the future. So that's why I see this retirement card over here, right? But at the same time, it's like you're trying to figure out how to make the right moves. And of course, like I said, this is not the time for you to take the action immediately, but just to, think about this. But think about the communication you have with your boss, even with your colleagues. There is a new moon this month in that house of beliefs. and your belief systems, your philosophy. So it's time for you to, you know, look at this card, spiritual growth, and look at this that talks about the future, talks about your spirit, and is about creating some type of new thoughts this month, and it's about enriching your wisdom, like gaining more wisdom this month. That is what you need to, you know, work on this month. So let me see what's the focus card over here. This one is calling you, calling me. Three of Earth. So the energy, or I would say what you need to focus on, the power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. So what I see about with this Three of Earth, what I love about this Three of Earth is always about working together, cooperating with one another. So let's go over here of the theme. What is it? Spiritual growth, right? Giving, taking in an equal way, in an equal manner, right? So it's about working as a team with your partner, with relationships in general. That's what you need to focus on and see that whoever you're involved with, or you're going to be involved with, it's the right person that will share with you and will grow with you. And when it comes to your work, it means you need to work as a team with the people that work around you, and people that works around you or with you will cooperating with you this month. And what you need to focus on is working with them, being a good team player for things to work for the future. And what's the future? What everybody thinks about, retirement. Some of you are right now thinking about it, or just about to retire. And you know what? Don't be afraid of things. You have the tools. This magician here says it everything. You just need to really find out the right resources to be able to move forward to retire, or to understand how you can invest for the future. It's very important for you. I can see that. So let's look at the outcome. So what's the outcome for this month for you? What's the planets telling you? With the sign and the houses. Let's look at the outcome right here. All right. So 3 outcomes for you for this month, in the spiritual and the material and the physical plane. So let's talk about the spiritual plane, which is very spiritual for you, Aquarius, this month. The need for control of resources to maintain your faith. Look at that. The need for control of resources to maintain your faith. Resources. In the material plane, what's your message? An obsession with the practicality of hidden tendency. Okay. What that means, I don't know. Interpret that in your own. An obsession with the practicality of hidden tendencies. And in the physical plane, what is your message? A power struggle resulting from the productivity of large institutions or overwhelming events. There you go. A power struggle resulting from the productivity of large institutions or overwhelming events. Take what resonates with you and just discard the other ones. Okay? So I hope you like it. And I'll see you in the next videos. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Comment what's your goal of the month. And just let's hope for the best. Happy Halloween, Aquarius. Bye. Much love, much light.